3 satellites built by a California company are set to launch from Vandenberg Space Force base. Supporters say they're the first step in a new fire satellite network designed to detect wildfires faster all around the world.
Suzanne Fan shows us why some call the project transformational.
It's absolutely game-changing.
Keith Mossbach with the nonprofit Earth Fire Alliance says these satellites could change the way firefighters battle wildfires.
These are cutting-edge, multispectral infrared satellites.
The devastation we saw from the fire in Altadena last year shows how quickly wildfires can grow out of control.
Firefighters were fighting blind at some points. Difficult, impossible to fly drones, difficult to fly aircraft.
Mossbach says these new satellites will help change that.
If our satellites were up at the time, we'd be able to see through that smoke and give at least some idea of what the situation was on the ground.
Backed by $69 million in funding from the Bezos Earth Fund, Google, and the Gordon and Betty Moore Foundation, the first 3 FireSat satellites are scheduled to launch Tuesday. They are the first step in a program that could eventually grow into a 50-satellite network covering the globe.
We'll be able to see hot spots, hot fires, down to about the size of a 2-car garage.
It's truly transformative.
Muon Space in Mountain View built the satellites.
Each of the 3 satellites we're launching, you can think about it as sort of the size of like a dishwasher or a washing machine. They're about 250 pounds each. They unfold in orbit, but they're roughly the size of like a kitchen appliance.
Supporters say the satellites fill a critical need.
We see the satellites as really filling a key gap that those other tools can't provide, which is persistent overhead visibility of these fires, especially earlier in their lifetime.
Craig Clements is with the San Jose Wildfire Research Center.
These satellites will be much higher resolution, which will allow us to see the fire front shape and how it evolves, how it's burning through the forest and into communities at a much higher resolution,
Giving firefighters, researchers, and the community new hope in the ongoing fight against wildfires.